Okay guys, so we've gotten to the most exciting part of this exercise, and that's the actual unboxing of this guitar kit. So stick with me and I'll walk you through it. Firstly, we have the guitar body, which is a one-piece cut mahogany guitar body. All the cutouts for the humbucker pickups and the tremolo has already been added, and for the neck, and obviously all your one-way switches, your volume controls and your tone controls. And at the back, the little cavities that you will be closing up for all these components. Now this baby we will need to sand down, and we will need to prepare before we can give it some color and some nice oil to enhance the natural wood grain. As you can see, mahogany is a very strong wood, it's a very hard wood, and it has a very consistent grain lengthwise across the body of the guitar. So it lends itself very nicely to different kinds of preparation. What we have here is the guitar neck. Oops, there we go. The guitar neck is a maple wood construction, which is also a hard wood, but it's a little bit lighter than mahogany. And it has a rosewood fretboard attached with 24 frets. Beautiful, beautiful wood. Once this is oiled and it's cleaned up nicely, along with the neck, you will see the big difference that we will get from that. It's fantastic. Then the little bits and pieces in the packet. We are fortunate enough to have been given a set of Grover locking, what would we call them? Machine heads. Other bits and pieces. All right, we'll start with the double locking tremolo, which is a Floyd Rose design, which is one of the best designs at the moment used by most of the musicians. You will see later on when this is set up what we need to do to get this functioning nicely. This allows you to bend and stretch your strings while you're playing to create different notes. We have a set of strings which we will be using as part of the assembly. We have two humbucker pickups, which will give us our different types of sounds on this electric guitar, which will be fitting in the cavities provided. We have one standard electric guitar cable. This is the whammy bar for the tremolo, which goes in on the side of the tremolo to give you your string bending capabilities. The pots, all the springs and all the adjustments and the electrical switches we require to turn this into an electric guitar as well, all the other bits and pieces. And then lastly, the covers at the back that close off the guitar at the back.
So this is now my part of this game, trying to do a little art project on this guitar in the middle of Phnom Penh, in a hotel. We've got a pagoda behind us to really show you that we are here in Cambodia, and basically we try to make a plan with whatever we can find. So the whole project is the Punisher, so we will try to make a skull on this guitar, and I emphasize on the word try because this is not material I'm used to. I've done a lot of paintings and art projects in my life, but this is a little bit more out there, so we'll see what the result is. So just bear with us and see what's gonna happen. But this is just a material that we have at our disposal. So we went to a bookstore and they have some kiddies paint. So this is acrylic paint, which is actually quite nice because there's a lot of colors. It was dead cheap. It was like $4 or something like that. So this is all the different colors in acrylic, nice to mix with water. So I have the saucer that comes in our hotel room. It's our coffee cup saucer. So we make a plan. So we'll just have a little bit of the paint in there, mix it with water, use a disposable toothbrush to blend in the colors nicely so we don't have any lumps. Then I will use baby wipes. I think that was a genius idea. It doesn't come from us. We saw this somewhere on a YouTube video. So use the baby wipes and dab it into the colored water. So we're making our own stains. And then just apply it to the guitar, then work with a second layer. I wanted to add some glitter, not really glitter, but some like gold or bronze type of finish. I couldn't find any copper gilding wax, so I just thought of buying some eyeshadow that has a nice little bronze finish. So we will see if this works or not. Remember, I said we are trying, so this would be then the final coat on top of the different layers of paint or stain, homemade stain. And then the idea is to put the skull that we just printed here, very kind, the reception of the hotel printed this out for us. I made it in publishers so that the size really works for the guitar, because you can see here there's a bit of an edge, so I don't want to touch the edge because that, according to Louis, needs to be darker. So we will more or less place the skull on here, and I will use also given to us by the hotel carbon paper. It's very hard to find because not many companies still use this. So with this below, I will just do an outline of the skull and the eyes. This was just to avoid printing too much ink, so that was just out of a saving idea. And just place it wherever I think will be the best, under the supervising eye of Louis. Just place it here, and then just bought this brush. Find a very, very cute art shop here at Phnom Penh called Make It. So really nice shop. So I found this perfect brush, and believe it or not, I could find copper leaf. So this is a packet of 25 sheets. I think I'll roughly need about three sheets anyway. And then this is the special leaving size. It's a special water-based glue. So I will put the glue wherever I want the copper leaf to be attached to. So I will avoid the eyes. Obviously, I will paint all of this. The nose will not be visible because we'll have all those mechanical goodies here. I really don't know the names. And then I will, did I bring? Yes, I'll have a baby powder as well. It's just to protect my hands. And once I have the baby powder on my hands, because I couldn't find any cotton gloves, I will apply the leaf onto the glued surface, and then with another brush just remove the excess, and that will be the end of my intervention on this project. We found shellac, which is a natural based varnish made of bugs apparently. So I've used shellac before, but I used to make my own, but here we found ready-made, and it will be just to protect the copper leaf before we put the final varnish on it, just that the finish looks as perfect as possible. So yeah, stay with us, it's gonna be a ride.